There's a strange pattern you notice when you observe wealthy individuals closely. Not the loud ones trying hard to look successful, but the silent ones quietly building empires. They follow rules the rest of the world doesn't even know exist. Their habits look ordinary from a distance, yet every tiny behavior is designed to protect their time, multiply their capital, and expand their equity without attracting unnecessary attention. These rules stay hidden because they are never discussed openly, but you can feel them in the way they move, think, and make decisions. Today, you're going to see those rules clearly, one by one, and understand how they quietly shape a person's net worth, passive income, long-term investing mindset, and overall financial freedom. If you apply even 2 or 3 of these principles, you will feel a shift in how money responds to you. If success is your goal and you're ready to level up, make sure you subscribe. Every video is crafted to move you closer to the life you deserve. Number 1. The rule of delayed visibility. Wealthy individuals don't reveal progress immediately. They allow growth to happen beneath the surface for years before making anything noticeable. This isn't secrecy for the sake of ego, it's risk management. When nobody knows what you're building, there are fewer opinions, fewer distractions, and fewer attempts from others to interfere. They let their stock portfolio expand quietly through dividend reinvestment, index fund compounding, equity appreciation, and consistent contributions long before anyone sees the outcome. This rule protects momentum. Rich people understand that visibility can attract envy, unnecessary conversations, pressure to maintain appearances, or requests for money. So they let results mature privately, whether it's investing in growth stocks, accumulating rental properties, building a business, stacking cash reserves, or scaling their retirement portfolio. There is power in moving silently. Money multiplies faster when nobody is watching your every step. Applying this rule changes your relationship with success. You stop chasing validation and start chasing quiet compounding. You begin focusing on your ETF contributions, your bond ladder, your dollar-cost averaging routine, your hedge fund-inspired discipline, your market analysis habits, and your increasing net worth without telling a single person what you're doing. Number 2. The rule of selective energy. Rich people don't give their energy to every problem, conversation, conflict, or request. They treat attention the same way they treat financial capital. What gets your energy grows. What gets ignored fades. They apply the same strategic discipline to their mental bandwidth as they do to their investment portfolio. This rule keeps their decision-making clean. Every hour wasted on unnecessary conversations is an hour that could have been used for market research, rental property analysis, dividend income optimization, or building new revenue streams. Applying this rule in daily life makes you sharper. You begin walking away from low-value conversations. You stop arguing with people who don't want solutions. You invest your attention into skill building, market understanding, and genuine financial growth. Ask yourself, how much richer would my life become if I protected my energy as if it were money? Number 3. The rule of strategic boringness. The wealthy silently embrace routines that look boring from the outside but produce extraordinary long-term outcomes. They treat consistency like a wealth engine. Their habits around saving, investing, learning, and planning stay predictable and repetitive because repetition creates mastery, and mastery creates financial leverage. They don't chase daily excitement, they chase compounding. Their schedules are steady. Their financial commitments are stable. Their investing behavior is unemotional. This boring discipline is what multiplies their equity in bull markets and protects it during bear markets. Boring systems remove emotional chaos. When you follow clear rules, you avoid impulsive moves that destroy portfolios. You don't switch strategies every week. You don't chase hype. You don't panic when markets fluctuate. Applying this rule in your own life transforms you. You start building habits that quietly elevate your financial stability: consistent reading, scheduled contributions to index funds, predictable money management routines, and repeatable savings methods. Number 4. The rule of invisible preparation. Rich people prepare long before opportunities appear. Their research happens quietly. Their planning happens privately. Their learning happens consistently. They don't wait for the perfect moment. They prepare so thoroughly that when the perfect moment arrives, they're the only ones ready. Most financial mistakes happen because people react without knowledge. Wealthy individuals reduce uncertainty by building a knowledge base long before they need it. Tax rules, retirement strategies, portfolio diversification, asset allocation, risk management principles, and market cycle understanding. Preparation gives them peace. They don't fear recessions because they understand how market corrections behave. They don't fear income fluctuations because they created multiple revenue streams. They don't fear emergencies because they built strong reserves. Applying this rule requires humility. You must prepare before you feel ready. You must learn while others relax. You must study when no one is watching. Number 5. The rule of controlled environment. Rich people design their environment intentionally. Everything around them supports their mental clarity, financial consistency, and long-term ambition. Their surroundings never pull them away from their goals. They push them toward them. Wealthy individuals keep distance from people who drain optimism, distract focus, or create unnecessary drama. They choose to build a circle around people who think long-term, respect money, value discipline, and speak in solutions instead of problems. This rule shapes their digital space. Their phone is curated, their feeds are filtered, their notifications are minimal. They guard their digital attention because digital noise destroys financial focus. Your environment is either an anchor or a launch pad. Wealthy individuals build an environment that reinforces investing behavior, performance habits, and growth-oriented thinking. Number 6. The rule of calculated silence. Rich individuals speak less than the average person. Their silence is not insecurity, it is strategy. They listen deeply, observe patterns, and collect information before expressing opinions or making decisions. In business deals, silence creates space for the other party to reveal intentions, weaknesses, or opportunities. Wealthy people rarely rush into conclusions. They let others talk themselves into clarity. This rule protects their privacy. They don't reveal personal plans, income sources, portfolio details, property purchases, or long-term visions. Silence prevents competition, criticism, and unnecessary interference. Applying this rule improves everything in your life. You become harder to manipulate. You become calmer in conversations. You gain more insights than you give away. You control information instead of leaking it. Number 7. The rule of reinvestment mindset. Rich people think in cycles. Every dollar that enters their life goes through a simple process: preserve, multiply, reinvest. They never let money sit idle. They convert cash into appreciating assets, expanding income streams, and long-term equity. This rule transforms cash flow into capital. Instead of lifestyle upgrades, they redirect surplus income into ETF contributions, rental property acquisitions, business scaling, bond purchases, or index fund accumulation. They see every dollar as a potential worker. This rule builds durable wealth. Reinvestment creates layers of financial protection. Diversified portfolios, tax-efficient assets, cash flow-producing properties, and long-term compounding engines. Applying this rule means shifting from consumer to investor in every decision. Each time money arrives, you ask, how can this dollar return with friends? That question alone can change your financial destiny. Number 8. The rule of outsized learning. Rich people learn more than they earn. Their education curve stays ahead of their income curve. They invest heavily in knowledge: books, courses, reports, mentors, industry research, economic analysis, and skill expansion. The economy evolves, markets shift, technology transforms industries. People who stop learning eventually lose financial relevance. Wealthy individuals adapt faster because they never stop learning. Understanding financial systems, market cycles, investment vehicles, and wealth psychology helps them make decisions with confidence rather than fear. Applying this rule requires consistency, not occasional reading, not passive consumption, intentional learning. Ask yourself, if my income only grows as fast as my knowledge, what should I be studying right now? Number 9. The rule of rational detachment. Rich individuals separate emotions from outcomes. They make decisions based on data, long-term value, and realistic projections, not impulsive reactions. When prices fall, they buy. When hype rises, they pause. They respond with logic, not fear. Their portfolios survive volatility because they refuse to be emotionally manipulated by short-term fluctuations. They avoid fights, drama, and reactive conversations. They communicate calmly, think clearly, and resolve conflicts without ego. Rational detachment strengthens relationships. They avoid fights, drama, and reactive conversations. They communicate calmly, think clearly, and resolve conflicts without ego. Apply this in your life. This will change everything. You stop taking things personally. You stop reacting impulsively. You start thinking like an investor in every situation. Number 10. The rule of purposeful simplicity. Rich people simplify their lives intentionally. They remove noise, clutter, distractions, and complications. They streamline everything: finances, routines, schedules, systems, relationships. Simplicity reduces confusion. When your financial plan is simple, you follow it consistently. When your environment is simple, you stay focused. When your life is simple, you grow faster. Applying this rule means letting go old habits, unnecessary subscriptions, toxic friendships, cluttered spaces, and time-draining commitments. Before you leave, if this video resonated with you, give a thumbs up, subscribe to never miss an insight, and share it with your loved ones. Now, if you want to know, simplicity is class, why the rich keep life minimal, then watch this video. I'll see you there.